This woman's boyfriend forgot one thing and it cost him everything.
My boyfriend of 3 years forgot something so important that I ended the relationship on the spot and never looked back. My name is Alia, and I am not a difficult person. I don't ask for much. I just ask that the people in my life show up when it matters. My boyfriend Reese and I had been together for 3 years. He was charming, funny, and good with people. He was also the kind of person who was great at big gestures and terrible at small ones. I told myself that was okay. For 3 years, I told myself that. Then, my dad had a heart attack. It was a Tuesday evening. I was at work when my mom called. I called Reese immediately. He didn't pick up. I left a voicemail, then a text. I drove to the hospital alone. I sat in that waiting room for 4 hours by myself. My dad was okay, stable, recovering. At midnight, I drove home. Reese was on the couch playing video games. He looked up when I walked in. "Hey babe, you okay? You seemed stressed earlier." He had seen my messages, all of them. He just hadn't come. I stood in the doorway for a long time. Then I said, "My dad had a heart attack tonight." Reese put the controller down. "Oh my God, is he okay?" "He's stable," I said. "Why didn't you call me?" I looked at him. "I did, Reese, twice." He picked his phone up and looked at it. "Oh, I had it on silent." On silent. I went to the bedroom, pulled a bag from the top of the wardrobe, and started packing. Reese stood in the doorway asking me to calm down, telling me I was overreacting, that it was an honest mistake. I zipped the bag. "I sat in that waiting room alone for 4 hours tonight," I said. "Not because you didn't know, because you didn't come." I stayed at my mom's that night. Reese sent 17 messages between midnight and 3 in the morning. I read every one. Then I blocked his number. My dad came home from hospital 10 days later. The first thing he asked me was where Reese was. I told him we weren't together anymore. He nodded slowly. Then he said, "Good." Apparently, he never liked him either.
Follow for more.